Hey y'all, just a short video for you today. A few days ago, I think, we were doing our gift bag organize, and I realized that I only had like 2 pieces of tissue paper and none of them really matched anything. So I knew I needed to get more tissue paper, and I had a holiday craft planned that I would like to do, but I was also out of the things that I used the last time I did this holiday craft. And when I say the last time I did this holiday craft, I mean, gosh, I think it was, I want to say it was 2016 maybe that I last did this, because it was back before I even bought my house. So it's been a while, so not surprising that I had run out of those supplies, even though I hadn't done it since then. So I actually have a little bit of a Target haul to go through with you guys, and then we will finish wrapping this gift. And then also on the docket for this evening is fixing these gifts that my son decided to rip into early. So, and I'm just going to do that with packing tape instead of rewrapping them or anything, because my kids don't actually care how they look. As long as they can't tell what they are and they get to rip into them for Christmas, they're going to be happy. All right, so what did I get at Target? So this is just the typical tissue paper that I buy. So I have a variety of colors, so I can use for most occasions. I want to say this was like maybe $5, and it has 50 sheets. So I have that for my normal stash. And then since I'm familiar with the colors in here, I knew kind of not many of them were going to match this. Maybe the pink would have been okay, because the little pink berries on here. But I saw this a little bit fancier holiday paper that had 30 sheets in it, but it has like this gold, black, and white theme to it, and this has like snowflakes on it. Other than actually snowflakes, because they're 8-sided instead of 6-sided, but most people don't care about that. But I figured the gold wrapping would be nice with that, or the gold tissue paper would be nice. So I'm going to use this. So we'll put that there. Then we needed more command hooks. Since my kids are really young and just absolutely getting to everything this year, I'm not going to hang the stockings under the mantle or like have little stocking hangers that sit on top of the mantle and are weighted, because they're just going to pull them down. So my husband had the idea of hanging them up above the fireplace on the wall, and we just didn't have enough command hooks to do that. So I got some more command hooks that will be big enough to hold the stockings when we put those up. Let's see. And I did get gift tags. This is 50 gift tags for $5, and they have these, they're just tie-on ones, because normally I do use gift bags quite a bit, so I'll be able to tie these on, or if I have ribbon or like a bow or something, I can go ahead and tie those on without having to put it directly on there. But it's got like a cute car with, let me see if I can open these real quick. Probably not. Nope, I don't have a spoon in here. All right, well, y'all are just gonna have to live in wonder. But there's a car with a Christmas tree on it. Just some plaid ones. There's a snowman one. So maybe I'll crack those open and show you those later. All right, the rest of it is for the craft I'm going to do. So I needed some ribbon, and this ribbon is actually a little bit thinner than what I would have liked, but I think it's still going to turn out cute. I'm trying to get this tape off so that you can see it. Apparently opening things on camera is, ouch, not my forte. It's also been quite a long day. It's, what time is it? It's 8:45, which maybe doesn't seem late for most people, but when your kids get up really early, it's late. But even though this is not as wide of a ribbon as I wanted. It's this really pretty kind of green color to it that I really like. So I'm going to be making some bows out of this. And then I also wanted some twine, and I had just run out of twine. But I'm going to be making ornaments. So these are going to be the bows, and then this is going to be like the little hanger. And I'm going to try to do that tomorrow. I'm going to see if I can get into work early enough where I can either do it before work or where I can do it on my lunch break. I think it's supposed to rain, so I probably won't be taking my walk like normal. But very pleased with these items. And then because I had bought the tissue paper and all of this stuff, they were having a sale where if you bought, I think it was like $30 worth of home goods, which I think all of these except for this was considered part of that, then you would get $5 off. So of course I'm going to take that deal and I'm going to buy something that is $5 or, you know, fewer, and you know, get something cool. So these were, I can't remember if these were $5 or I think they're on sale for like $3.80 or something, but they're just little LED fairy lights. And I got something similar to this, but the lights were leaf shaped for the fall. My kids really liked it, but I realized that I had hung up the garland above the entryway into my dining area, and we just, other than the Christmas tree, we don't have any lights going on right now. Our outside lights are also down because we recently had the roof replaced, so the lights had to come off for the roof to be replaced. Thankful that all of that is done now. We finally gave the final check to the contractor today because we had just gotten our insurance check in over the weekend. So happy that everything's done. We got a shingle roof, we got a flat roof, and then all of the gutters and gutter guards and downspouts were replaced, and then there were some other damages that had to be repaired. But so happy that's over. But these are just the little battery power, and we have plenty of AA batteries. So I think I might try to weave this into the garland a little bit. It's only 10 feet long, so I'll have to see how it works out. But this was free, essentially. So happy with that as well, because we can, these are just, it's a gold wire. My gosh, words are so hard right now. And just kind of a yellow toned fairy light. So I think that those will be really nice. Not going to struggle with getting this back in the box. I'm just going to put this back in the bag. All right, and I'm just going to leave some of this over here. All right, so let's get with finishing wrapping this. Grab some of this pretty gold paper. I'm trying to be a little careful with how I do this because I do not want all of the paper to come out. Do I think I can do it with one? That might not be enough. Let's take this stuff out and see. Patty for me. Yeah, I'll just have to stuff the top with some more. All right. All right, I think that's good enough. And I like how it brings out the gold in the bag. So that's done. Let's get this folded back up. Put it with my other paper that I'm going to put in my wrapping box under my bed. All right, get out of here. I need some room. All right, so we're gonna start with this one because this is the easier one, and I am just gonna do this with backing tape so that it will stay, and it's definitely not gonna be perfect, and I just don't really care. Okay. So staticky. Now, I was also going to wrap a certain someone's gift in a gift bag because I looked and I do have, it actually works really well. Doesn't look great, but that's fine. I do have a gift bag big enough, but he is sleeping just down here. But he is actually quite actively dreaming right now. His little paws are just going. I can hear him huffing and puffing over there. So maybe I will go ahead and try to sneakily get that out of the closet without crinkling it too much. Let's see. Let's do this first, and then we'll see if he's still asleep. My gosh, he just actually tore the snot out of this one. All right. Get a piece to the end. Not sure how he's sleeping through this tape. I guess the tape doesn't seem like it's going to attack the house or anything. All right. And luckily, my daughter is actually a really fantastic big sister, and she kind of, sometimes she gets really upset if her little brother messes up stuff. But this, she knows that these green gifts are hers. But I think since it was just the wrapping paper and not the actual gift itself, she was not terribly upset. Which is nice for once, because my goodness, the toddler meltdowns. Although I guess technically she's a preschooler now. She's 3.5, and she's in the 4s class at her daycare just because she's curious. So she tends to be very motivated to learn. So they moved her up a little bit early. All right, and then I just have this corner to fix. Hopefully this doesn't make it too hard for her to unwrap, but she can always do the other side, I guess, and tear the paper. All right. This bow has absolutely no stick left to it, so good thing I have tape. I'm gonna go ahead and put that on some of the other tape so it doesn't just rip a new hole in when my son tries to take it off. There we go. All right, I think he's not actively dreaming anymore. Oh, he knows I'm talking about him. Okay, I think he's out again. So let me go take a look at the bag. Let's put these over here. All right, y'all. This is the bag. I think I'm gonna have to fold it to get it into into this bag though. All right. And I think maybe the red paper is going to work the best. I'm just going to get a couple pieces here. All right, I'm going to see if I can sneak it out of the closet here. Let me see if I can do this. All right, this is it. I'm trying very hard not to move it because it has crinkles up here and somewhere else, and it has squeakies in it, okay? So let's see if I can fit this in here without making too much noise. Sorry, my friend, we're gonna have to bench you. Oh. There we go. And he's still out. That should be easy enough for him to open up. So now I just need to figure out somewhere to put these. I think I'm going to put them by the door so I can take them out to the Christmas tree tomorrow morning, and hope he won't mess with it. And then I'll take the other two out then too. All right, so I think this is it for, oh goodness, Vlogmas Day 18. Thanks for sticking with me during maybe a not as interesting one. Just finishing up some wrapping. I did get another gift in the mail today, but I want to open it up and make sure that it's not damaged or anything. And I think the person watches the channel, so I don't want to do that on camera. So I'll take care of that off camera. But I hope your wrapping is going well and all of the gifts that you're expecting to come in are coming in on time. And I'll see you next time. Bye.